Hello everyone and welcome to Horizon Zero Dawn Racing. Once again I'm going to do a race, but I thought I'd do this video ahead of time just to mark out the course, tell people where they need to go, and then they can plan their own routes. So this isn't actually going ahead, this is kind of a pre-race, just heads up, this is what the course will be. So, without further ado, you can see we're down at Maker's End. And the course will be as follows. You must save at this campfire at the very start. I would recommend equipping the Nora Brave at this point because I want you to wear this skin. If you want to apply the look of any other skin for your character, that's fine. But you must be wearing kind of underneath it all this skin, the very basic skin at the very start. If you do not have that skin anymore, if you have sold it, then any of the green with minimal effects, I will allow any of the green wares with any effects with just one crafting modifier. So equip what you need, apply the look that you want, let's go with that, and then save at the campfire. And that will mean that if you die, you'll be spawning back at this campfire. There's a reason for that, which I'll explain at the end of the video. So the course is as follows, starting at Maker's End, checking all the way down to Sunstone Rock. From Sunstone Rock, you will be trekking all the way up to Pitchcliff. And then from Pitchcliff, you'll be going down to Mother's Watch. And then from Mother's Watch, you'll be going up to here. So when you hit Sunstone Rock, I don't expect you to go all the way up, touch the gates or touch the castle. Don't do that. Instead, you see this little pathway to the side here. You're free to turn around. You're free to do whatever. You basically have to get up to this little point here between these two trees. I'm not going to be madly specific on it. If you want to go a bit further, if you can't stop your mount, whatever you want to do, just get to the quite close with it, couple of feet, you know, as long as you are within reach of it and you can see this gate and you sort of around here. I'm not going to be madly specific with it, and then you're allowed to peel off and go to Pitchcliff. So when you hit Pitchcliff, you're aiming for this campfire here, which is this one just outside of Pitchcliff. I'm not gonna say go into the town, it's just gonna slow down the whole process. So it's this one outside of Pitchcliff, it's surrounded by these wicker towers. I'm sure they're used for something. I remember someone did tell me what these were for, I cannot remember, I am sorry. But yeah, you basically want to hit this campfire here, outside Pitchcliff, just so you can see it. And again, as long as you're coming up the road, and even if you're on the pathway, I'm gonna say a couple of feet and turn around. You don't need to go all the way up to it. It's just gonna slow everything down, slow you down, and means you're not gonna get there as fast. I'm not gonna be madly fussy. Just get within sight of it, and then you can turn around. So around about here, in line with it or near enough to it, and then you can carry on all the way down to Mother's Watch. So same thing really again, there's the campfire, here's the roads. I will accept within this area, as long as you get near it, you can peel off down this road. Again, don't have to go up and touch it, please don't feel free to do that, you know, you want to keep riding. So just get within sight of it and then you're free to carry on to the next checkpoint. And finally, once all that is done, you need to make it all the way up into the frozen wilds and climb this peak here where I am. Now I'm going to be very clear about this. I am not going to allow anyone that sneaks around the from the behind. You must go through this valley and find your way up from here. I'm not going to accept anything around the back, but I will accept a climb to here and then a climb across, or a climb to here and a climb across. I will also accept if you want to climb a hill by jumping. I'm not going to say you can just use the handholds. If you want to do a jumping pattern sort of thing like I do, where you can climb on these sort of bits, that's fine by me. Do however you want. That's all fine. I'm not gonna deny you trying to like jump up like I do and get up like that. If you want to do that, that is fine. What I will not allow is any kinds of flying glitch. Don't get on a mount. Don't do my don't follow me. Don't do my classic tactic of like getting on the mount and flying it through the through this area, and anything involving a flying mount glitch, such as coming down to Mother's Heart and Mother's Watch, sorry, and flying it from here. I will not accept that. I also will not accept anyone that teleports to a campfire. If you do die on the journey, if there is a particular cliff that you fall off or anything else that you do, you'll spawn at your normal campfire back here. So now, if you say it was that you fell off this cliff and you landed here, you must spawn from the top of that cliff. You cannot spawn from down the bottom. So you are allowed to teleport to the campfire. The timer is still running. Everything's still going. Even that time you spend in the loading screen, even if it's very quick, which at the moment it is, you have to keep the timer running. So, yeah, once you get... If you fall off a cliff, it's the nearest campfire at the top of the cliff. If you get killed by machines, it's the nearest campfire to those machines. Any questions on that, please let me know. And finally, once you've made it to the top of this cliff, you will find somewhere along here, there, a rappel point. Make it to the top of that cliff, then journey down here and rappel down. And the winner will be the one that hits this point at the end, putting away the rope, with the quickest time. And that's it. That really is it. Any questions on the course at all, let me know. But that is all you have to do to complete the time. So I will say that this, I'm hoping to get this going maybe around August sometime. Give people a bit of a chance to have a look at the course, unlock any areas, unlock any tour necks, and anything that they need to do ahead of time can be done. I'm hoping to do maybe a couple of joint streaming with a couple of friends. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking that maybe if you can get a quick enough time, you can get in under an hour, and then it can be recorded on PS or PC or however you want to play this. I'm not gonna say PS only. I'm gonna open it up to everyone. If you want to do it yourself, please let me know, and I can link your video or your stream in the description when we do the actual stream, or for this video. I haven't quite decided yet. It really depends how much I get back from people and who's available, really. It really comes down to that. But yeah, that's the route of the course, and I'm hopeful that this is going to be really, really fun for everyone. But it really depends when people are free, when people are available, which is why I'm saying August sometime, because I need to discuss this with friends, put it out there for everyone, and see what sort of feedback I get. As for the scavenger hunt, I have a scavenger hunt prepared now, but that might go ahead a bit later. We're going to get this one out of the way first. Anyway, I hope that everything that you needed to know. Any questions, please put them in the description, in the comments, sorry, for this video, and I will get back to you with that. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully it will all go ahead quite nicely. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.